My picture, taking a picture of me talking to you. Can you imagine that? Okay, don't let it throw you. The first thing that happens under this settlement is that the entire $2.7 billion will go into an escrow fund. Libya will lose control of the money. They won't have it anymore. Under the escrow fund, as soon as one of the components comes to be, like the vacating United Nations sanctions, as soon as that happens, without anything done by Libya or even by the families, $4 million will be paid immediately, go immediately to that family. So this is nothing conditional about it. You know, yeah. TV, radio is not exactly my bag.
Yeah,
but,
I hear you.
It's in the interests of the United States for Libya to be a peace-loving, non-terrorist country. And if we can accomplish that, that's great.
I think what Libya should be doing is declaring responsibility and providing an accountability of what happened. And they need to renounce terrorism. If they want the UN sanctions lifted, that's what they absolutely have to do. And making demands that they will pay so much money at every stage of the game, and also introducing bilateral sanctions to be lifted, which were on long before Pan Am 103 happened, is absolutely wrong. And all of us were just stunned by this.
Whether it contains enough of a sense of responsibility or not, that they're willing to accept it on this particular aspect. All those things are for the families and their lawyers to evaluate and decide. They're not things for the United States government to decide. But what the families decide is going to be a very significant factor for us in deciding whether Libya has met the conditions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been my
offered settlement with the families of the Pan Am 103.
Well, we're waiting to see what the actual Libyan offer is. It's not yet formally put on the table, and we'll examine it when we see all of its elements. Just reading press accounts of what has been said about the offer, it certainly is a step in the right direction, but I don't think it resolves the entire issue, resolves all the outstanding issues that have to be dealt with respect to Libya and Pan Am 103.
Both governments have kept their hands off here so that they can have deniability. But believe me, both governments are giving a nod of approval towards this because it moves towards a direction of freeing Libya up to get back into the civilized world. It gives the United States the opportunity to do business. So everyone is looking at this as a win-win, and the families are being put in the middle to try to resolve this issue. And that's the emotional tug that some family members are going to have a difficult time with.